Alright guys, so today we're about to head over to meet up with Doug Demuro. I'm pretty sure all you guys know who he is, but I'll put his information down in the description so you can go check out some of his articles and videos. He's on his road trip across the country right now, and he's having his meetup, but he's having a meetup here in Fargo, so we're just gonna go chat it up and just meet him. He's a cool guy, so bring it along. We're gonna try not to put the camera on his face, and so here we go.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Sam, nice to meet you.
Hey Doug, I'm Adam.
Adam, nice to meet you.
Yeah, that's it, buddy.
Well, wait, nice to meet you, the only girl here.
I'm Doug.
Very nice to meet you, Doug. I'm Nicole. My husband's sick, he couldn't be here, but we wanted to bring you some stuff in.
Oh, this is so cool. This is oh my god, this is so cool. Everything in there is North Dakota. I highly recommend the chippers. These are shop with potato chips. What's it like? How is it? Right. Is there a big car culture up here at all, or is it? I noticed there's a lot of pickup trucks in a lot of places.
A lot of trucks.
Yeah. So no regrets on the trip, right? Well, every time I do a cross country trip, I regret it for sure. After day about 3, you're like, I can't believe I'm doing this. Buy the car with the. No, I put it on. I put them on all of my cars except the ones I don't want to embarrass Emery, so I didn't put them on the cover. Private school. So I just left that one. Someone did put a cardboard cutout of Al Roker on it one day, so I left that. I taped that to the back window and I drove around with that. But other than that, I was parked outside my house and that just happened. That poor Hummer. Some guy in New Hampshire bought it. He has no idea of its history. It crushed a PT Cruiser. Yeah. You missed it.
Was he a fan of you at all, or he had no idea?
No idea.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sure he'll figure it out one day.
Yeah.
But no, he had no idea. He came one day. I was asking like something like 28 grand for it. He came and he offered me like 22, and I was like, done, sold. That's the only call I got. You could have said 12, buddy. So I went on. But that car's gone now. Thank God.
Yeah.
It's up in New Hampshire where they don't have inspection or emissions or anything like that, so he doesn't have to worry about that stuff.
Yeah.
Do they have that stuff here? Do you guys have
No.
No.
Okay.
So you couldn't get the fiance to come on the road
No,
trip with you?
she actually did the road trip with me. We did one in 2013. I brought a Cadillac STSV station across the country. And we did that, and it was like the worst experience of our life. So 6,000 miles in 16 days, and we just didn't see anything. Everything was rush, which is how this has been. And she didn't want to put any part of it. She's busy. She's like, has a job.
A real job, you mean?
Right.
What happened with the Range Rover?
It's still around, and I just put the suspension in it for the 3rd time. Don't ever buy one of those. You don't have a Land Rover dealer here, right? That's
No.
No, that's got to go to the cities for that.
Which is probably for the best. You don't want to be tempted with one of those vehicles. You certainly don't want to own them.
There is one in my parking lot that has failed air suspension on it and just sits there all day on the ground.
We just replaced it for the 3rd time. It's $1,500 each time.
Wow.
So, as long as CarMax is paying for it, I'm going to keep doing it. But the moment that warranty ends, we're going to go convert it to springs, and that'll be the end of the.
Yeah.
It'll be the end of the warranty.
How'd you rate the full bumper-to-bumper warranty on this?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. They've covered everything. Of course, then there's a question of like, did they cover some stuff because it was me, or because it was the warranty? But the original problem that I had with the timing, which was serious, they had to take out the motor, and it was like $4 grand to fix. That definitely would have been covered for anybody, and it was a serious issue. But since then, the car's been totally fine. I haven't had any problems like that. So hopefully, it continues.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, that TV tower is legitimately a cool thing. That's the tallest structure. I mean, until that building was built in Dubai, that was the tallest structure in the world. There was nothing you could see in the whole world that was taller than it. I learned about that when I was like 12, and I've always wanted to come here and see it since then. And now today was that day.
I work with a whole bunch of Indians from India.
You got a ticket yesterday?
Yeah, I got a ticket in Montana for about 90 and an 80.
That's pretty lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, and I would have been really pissed about it. But
2-lane or a 4-lane?
it was on an internet. It was on the internet. I would have been really pissed about it. But the fine was only $40, and the cop took my credit card on the spot.
Yeah,
I was like, why? You know, that's fine. I'll pay this. He's like, I could write you a citation, and if you want to contest it, I'm like, I don't think I'll be contested. It's a $40 ticket. I think I'm just gonna pay that. He did assess a $5 credit card processing fee. But he let me take a picture with the kindest cop from Philly, so that was.
Well, I think in town here, it's $1 per mile an hour over. So so 10 miles an hour over is a $10
You're
ticket.
kidding.
I got it for 12.
No, that's not even a ticket.
Well, it makes you drive, and 10 is no point. So everywhere I go, I drive 10 over because
Afford not to speed.
yeah.
That's insane. Is that really true? It's $1.
Yeah.
What is that? How do they justify? Like they don't bring any revenue. Then.
What was the most boring state you've driven through so far?
Southeastern Oregon,
Okay.
between like, it was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like how boring that was. There's like this stretch of Oregon between like Northern California and Idaho that you have to drive through to get from to Boise, and it was like the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. Oh wow! Did it just before, so and they say 10,000 miles. Really? Man. I'm not keeping the car forever. I don't think I would do it 10,000 miles. But I was in Minneapolis like a year ago, and I'll never forget landing and like looking at all the cars. And it was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it wrecks it.
Yeah, it's a shame. What do you guys drive?
I have the Golf R.
Oh, cool.
that you
Oh,
know
right.
about.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not here though. I bought it about a month ago. A week after I bought it, got hit by hail up here, and we had that hailstorm.
Oh man.
So I brought it back to the city to get fixed, and then I got it back last week. And then they damaged the paint when they took out the dents, so that's getting back to get corrected. So it's kind of never ending.
Do you not have a VW store up here that you trust, or do you?
There isn't actually a dedicated dealer down here. It's just like a mixed imports dealer.
Or what?
No. I see probably like 3 or 4 WXs or STIs on campus every day.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How does our experience?
I met with this kid in Western North Dakota for a town of like 84 people, and he said, I really want to go to Bismarck. He said, it's really cool.
It's not.
This is a serious climate for vehicles. This must be for a car. You get deep freezes and presumably summers are. I mean, in Minneapolis and stuff, summers are pretty warm and they're humid up and down there. Maybe not over here.
Most of the apartments still have plug-ins for
Block heaters.
Yeah.
There's posts
God, I
on
haven't
priority
thought about
space.
block heaters and stuff. That's crazy. Does anybody use them?
I do.
Now?
But back in the day, yeah.
Is this a concern for 944 winter? Is that? See how it makes
It's not going to get run in the winter time.
That's what most people do if they have full cars. Do you guys have to do winter tires, or is there not enough snow to go to?
Yeah.
There are a lot of people that do, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I do over there. I bought a set of winter tires and swap them out.
This is your Genesis?
Yeah,
Which motor is it?
it's the 2.
Yeah. Is there a lot of like drag racing type situations? Like illicit? Like Fast and the Furious style? I would think that's what people would want to do. Does that not happen? I don't think the situation is bizarre, isn't it? People mod those diesel pickups. That's like the big thing.
Yep.
Like the smokestacks and all that.
I get to drive a lot of those because I work for a company that drives drunk people home in their own cars. So I get to drive like hundreds of cars, but if you're in a big truck that doesn't have a backup camera, it's always terrifying. You don't know what to put back there.
Right, especially if you're not used to driving a giant full-size pickup. But that's like the big thing. People do the like diesel truck modding is insane. They do the smokestacks and they run them on like drag strips. And that's
Tractor pulls, too.
Rolling
coal. That's the big thing here.
Yeah.
Really stupid.
That goes on.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of trucks in this parking lot. Or something. Our NDSU people
I'm
like them.
surprised.
Oh, there's a lot on campus.
Yeah.
A lot of diesel trucks.
And this parking lot's not really the student.
So what is
parking
this? Is
lot's
this
over there.
basketball that's played here?
Football.
This is that makes sense. I guess because it's so cold, they don't want to play.
Basketball.
That's basketball. Yeah. It'll be done in like a month or so.
How many students go here?
About 15,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
This is big.
How big was your school?
Emory was like 11, 12,000, something like that. But it was a small private school. It wasn't like a big state school where like a local economy depends on it. It wasn't like any. I always kind of wanted to go to a place like that. It's very
You went to Emory?
Yeah.
Was the sticker on the car? Did you?
No, I forgot.
Oh, he was on there right away, and I thought, did he buy?
No, in Montana they don't have sales tax, which is the coolest thing.
Across the river, they don't on food and clothing.
Oh really?
We don't on food and doing businesses. like big taxes.
It's crazy in Montana. So you can just buy any car, and then you don't like if you want to buy it just to see what it's like. You can have it for a few months and then sell it, and like you won't even lose the tax, right? You just pay $100 to register. It's like the greatest situation in the world. Those people can take advantage of some good stuff.
I'm embarrassed to admit this. I was a state trooper 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
And they haven't raised them in the last 10 years.
What were you driving? Were you driving Grab Bag?
Yeah.
Interesting.
127 miles per hour is faster than I can. I did drive my sergeant's Charger and got up to 155.
Really? Did you do highway and that kind of thing? Like pull over people?
Oh yeah.
What was the fastest speed you saw?
105. On a commercial truck.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah. I didn't believe my instruments. Like, there's no way this thing's going 105. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the cop yesterday in Montana, he was like, I've never pulled over an Aston Martin before, and I pulled over a lot of cars. I really wanted to be like, what have you seen? Because the guy, he must have been 65 years old. And I was very curious, like, you know, like you've probably had a 40-year law enforcement career. I bet you've got some great stories, but you can't sit there and, you know, ask him, as much as I would have loved to. I would have sat there all day with the guy. I would have told him, you can write me $50 and just talk to me for a while. It's fine. But
like around here, you offer him, you say, let me buy you a beer. You know.
I know. I almost was like, hey, you want to ride? He was really excited about the car. You want to ride? But I didn't. I figured I was pushing my luck asking for that photo. Can I get one more picture of everybody, by the way, with the car? I think more people showed up since I got the first one. And this, which one? This is the Bison.
Yeah.
That's the Sioux.
Yeah.
Used to be. Yeah. Used to be.
Hawks.
Oh, so they tried to change it as an Indian.
Yeah.
Political, yeah.
You can tell you're not around here because he said bison, not bison.
Yeah, somebody mentioned that. I've never heard that before in my life. You say bison?
All S's and C's up here.
Hey, at least
It's
not
just in
buffalo.
the region.
Everybody in the rest of the country calls them buffalo, and I'm like, no, that's not what they are.
Oh, you saw the giant one.
Yeah. No, I'd never heard of that before in my life. And in Vermont, the people were like, what do you mean you never heard of it? Everybody, your lakes don't freeze? I was like, no. Do people do studded tires, or is that not?
It's legal in North Dakota, but
It's illegal?
Not Minnesota.
It's legal. In Minnesota, you can't though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Here it's November to May, and then you have to take them off. But I don't see many people take advantage of it.
In Vermont, like a third of the cars have them.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised. You've heard them like crazy.
That have never been hit, but you can see Fargo.
Do you want to know? We can Carfax. Can you come to Carfax? Are you curious? will it like deeply offend you if it finds out this? So you'll be happy to know that it wasn't an accident, but a very minor one. In 2014, it says there's a left rear impact with another vehicle.
Yeah.
That was you.
That was
Some guy backed into me.
Other than that, it's great. It's a very clean Carfax. It's been lifelong now. It was in Minnesota forever, so that might be why.
What happened to your phone?
Yeah, I threw it. That was bad.
Okay.
I get an upgrade here in a couple of months. So
Nice, yeah.
I'm good. Well, thank you all for having me.
Yeah, thanks for
coming
stopping.
out. I really appreciate it. You have no idea. I really thought that no one would. Well, in Bismarck, definitely no one would have saw it. I'm glad I added Fargo as a stop. I'm actually a little bit worried about the other cities. I think it might kind of be a little big. So
Yeah, Minneapolis will be a big one.
I'm really worried about Chicago. Well, first off, worried about getting shot. You know what I mean? No, I did it in the suburb. I'm not that worried about it. But no, I'm really worried that a lot of people are going to show up.
Yeah.
Next time you do this, you'll need a publicist.
STI, is that? Or did that just show up?
No, it's just
WRX.
Oh, WRX. Okay.
Yeah.
It's yours?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
I like it. Yeah.
What year is it? A 4?
04, yeah.
Wow, it looks pretty modern. You're not kidding around.
Have you used the nav in the Aston once yet?
It's Garmin. It's like Garmin based.
Really? Isn't it terrible though?
It's horrible.
Yeah.
I imagine. I mean, I must. How do I know? But it doesn't even have like you'd have to enter each letter, you know? Like scroll over.
Creepy. Yes.
But you found a good example. There's probably not too many of these good examples up in this,
Right, yeah.
this part of the country, state, world.
Alright guys, so we just got back from meeting up with Doug. Meeting him was awesome. He acts just the way he does on his videos in person. It was great to meet him, and hopefully you guys enjoyed listening to the stuff we talked about. Sorry it was a bit windy, I hope the audio is okay. I'm about to edit this video right now, so I'll try and make the best of it. So there you go. Thanks for watching.